The Matthew chapter 24 Paradox Part 2. Matthew chapter 24 KJV. Verse 1. And Jesus went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him, for to show him the buildings of the temple. Verse 2. And Jesus said unto them, See ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. Verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? Most church experts in Bible and time prophecy agree that Matthew chapter 24 is a chapter that speaks of a generation of signs that would appear previous to the second coming of Jesus Christ and in that generation, signaling that his coming is near. But it seems, in my opinion, that this church is misunderstanding something about these signs. It reads, and believing what it understands, being those signs that Jesus speaks about in Matthew chapter 24, and then in seeing what it recognizes as such signs, appears not to understand them, especially when these same signs were present even in previous decades and previous generations. Is our generation as that same generation of Jesus' generation, as we read in Matthew chapter 16, verse 1 to 4 KJV? Verse 1. The Pharisees also with the Sadducees came and tempting desired him that he would shew them a sign from heaven. Verse 2. He answered and said unto them, When it is evening, ye say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. Verse 3. And in the morning it will be foul weather, today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times? Verse 4. A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. And he left them and departed. But did Jesus, in reference to what we read in Matthew chapter 24, spoke about signs in the plural sense as more than one sign, or did he speak of only one sign present in that generation that would witness his second coming and of the end of the world, being one sign and its numerous manifestations and evolving all during the time of that generation? One sign and not signs in the plural. A generation of wars and rumors of wars and natural disasters could be any generation. But what is the root cause of all these tragedies? Could they all have the same origin, being one single sign? To understand Matthew chapter 24 is to identify what this sign is of his coming and of the end of the world. A sign that was present in every generation. It was present in Old Testament days and New Testament days, present all through church history. But in this generation, present more than any other generation, and even increasing, manifesting itself at an increasing alarming rate, day by day, from bad to worse, in this generation, more than in any other generation previous to this one. I believe that this chapter of Bible in time prophecy is little understood by most experts, church leaders, historians, and that what they are interpreting is not correct of what exactly is this final generation. I believe that among the reasons isn't what these experts are reading, such as giving overall meanings of verses and sometimes even forcing meanings and interpretations so to fit scripture to what they preach, or forcing scripture to fit their time, date setting, events in their time, and preachings, or simply not understanding the whole of Matthew chapter 24. Thank you.